Should we try a control deck? Maybe that's the way to play. Control Dark World. Let's do a what if. What if control Dark Order? Dark World. We'll need skill drains. Full on Lava Golem. Take this out. Just stay with me on this, I have an idea. For example, let's just take out all of this. One of that. So Ash, do we play draw? No imperms because we have this. Have this, have this. So it's Ash, it's Battle Fader. What else can we add? Mourner? Ogre? Do I really need this? Basically, we want a skill drain, eradicators. Basically, we want a eradicator or skill drain, block them out. Maybe ash them. Maybe have this. Something like this. Take out this. Put this in. Yeah, I feel like 1-1 is best. It's like attack. Otherwise, it's clunky. But I have a new idea right now. I'm trying to make a full control deck. Just have some like hands I want to test and see how it looks. At this point, Allure doesn't look so good. Maybe, like, do I want to add dangers? Maybe just level 4s. One Nessie. One of this. One of this. For now, I think one gen is the best. There's no way to deny that. I can like keep this for my future ideas and just go for the pure. Like one gen+ken is more than enough, I think. Two, three, four. Something like this. Let's try this, because I already built it prior to the stream. Yeah, that's why I think it's 1 and 1 at best. Same as people run like 3 dark corridors, it's the same situation. You don't want to run 3 dark corridors. It's a runic deck. Well, it looks like I have a full combo here. Yeah, he quits. No, I don't run dark because there's not enough space in the extra deck. Like, if I could find 1 or maybe 2 spaces, I would definitely try something else, but at this point I keep this because both of these are 3 costs and both of these are 3 costs. So in some cases you might end on this, in some cases, but this is the only card I'm not sure about. This is a must, it helps to break boards like a lot. Then this one also is a very good card, especially if you're playing in the TCG, like not online where you have time. This can save you. Same as this, you side it in, but this is not worth in the extra deck. It's more worth to have it in the side. Then with Zombiestein, like it outplays Dark Ruler no more if you have a Zombiestein on the field and a quick spell like this. That's why usually you end on a set Ascension and Zombiestein on the field. In case they kept like 1 Dark Ruler no more and have something else to start a combo. This is self-explanatory, this is the same as this one. Combo Wombo. This is something I end on almost all of the time. This is very good under a Muckracker because you can link climb 2, 3, 4 like that. Most of the time I'm gonna use Cerberus to pop one of the like gen+ken or Ceruli and draw a card by being co-linked to either this or this. And Saryuja just fixes hands, and it can be a way for you to play gen+ken even under Lava Golem, because it can special summon one of the gen+kens, and you don't need a normal summon that way if you have a Saryuja. These two are standard, but this one, yeah, this is the only card I'm questioning. Something I could switch out for something else, but at this point I keep it just to test it. But This is the only card I would switch out. In the main deck, like, the danger ratio is usually 7 to 10 that I prefer to run, and no more than 2 of each. And keep one brow in case I go Gen into Ken, and draw a brow and discard the brow to get 2 more draws. So becomes a graceful charity, even better. Or to just have a body. That's a dark world. Archives is not in the build because I'm like, sometimes it's not there. I don't want to have it as a brick. Maybe it's playable, but I would rather have a trade-in for a golem or like a graph I don't need. Because at this point I have 8 level 8s. And best case scenario, I just bounce the RB into the grapha. And I can basically pot of greed with the trade-in by bouncing the RB into the grave. So it's a pot of greed essentially. Allures help you fix your hand. Like if you have some dangers you don't want to use and rather have something else. If you're searching for your triple tactics, that's why we have Allure mostly. But Allure could go down to 2. So if you want to play Archives, you can switch out one of the Allures. 2 Ascensions, I don't think it's worth it because first of all it's a hard once per turn, and second of all you can always get it back from the grave. I doubt that people will use DD Crow on it. That's the only way they can get rid of it is DD Crow. Like most of the time. The most like popular way of getting rid of Ascension is DD Crow. And you will only use it twice because you won't have any fusions in your extra deck. So I don't see a reason to play more. And let's say the best case scenario, because I know why you want to play it. You want to play it because let's say you have it and you won't get drolled. I guess that's why you're saying it like that, because if you have more, you will draw it more often and you can fusion summon and not get trolled. But let's think about it. If you just go a fusion right off the bat, you will just 1, 2 cards and a third one, which can be like any dark monster, right? Let's say best case scenario, it's a snow. So you can find whatever you want, right? So you're already left with 2 cards in your hand after doing that. With the search, that's gonna be most likely a Genta or RB. So if you have Genta or RB in your hand and you search the other one, in this case, yeah, it could be good. But what are the odds that you're gonna have a Grapha with Ascension without searching for a Grapha? Like, the odds are just too low. So it's not worth investing cards which will not be as useful. Because every single card in this deck matters, like every single one. As you know, with Dark Worlds, every card matters. Like, this sometimes can be bad, but, you know, if I go card destruction, and they draw a draw, and they draw a called by, you know, it's good for me. If I open it, and I go Searcher, whatever, Genta, Corridor, it's good. If I danger and it gets discarded, well, at least my percentage of not getting drolled is a lot higher, right? Same as card destruction. Usually you want to straight out card destruction in case they have a draw. So if you card destruction and they have a draw, they will not be able to draw you unless they draw a new draw, right? So some people say don't run this card, but this is an anti-draw card, if you think about it. Because I had multiple games where I played in tournaments, and I just went straight up card destruction. And they had like 2 draws in hand, which got discarded. And they didn't draw any new draws, and I just could play. So this is a very good card. Of course, you're risking it, but, you know, it's better to give like, I know, tier elements stuff than get drolled, in my opinion. And if tier elements are the same as they were like a few months ago, they're not that scary for this deck. Like, tier elements for this deck is not that bad. It's a good matchup. You can Lava Golem them, you can clear their board with Graphas and make them use their once per turn effects. As soon as all of their once per turn effects are done, that's it. They're open season. You just go for it. Just don't pop the face downs, and that's it, you know. Anyways, let's go play. With the gen+ken, scissors into this, okay? Also, I bought a new camera. Now I have a cam. Is it already 20? Let me check. I can see, oh yeah, it's already 15. People are crazy, it shouldn't be that much. It's all because people are playing 3 Dark Corridors for no reason. Which is quite stupid. When I needed a Dark Corridor, I just went and bought 2 boxes. Stolen Nexus. The day it came out, I bought 2 boxes. And from those 2 boxes, I pulled 2. Yeah, you go crazy. I have nothing. It's Dark. I will explain why I prefer that over this. So, the Dark Corridors I have been both pulled from the boxes that I showed. This one is the Secret Rare I pulled. And from the other box I pulled a quarter century one. So, I had them before they were popular. I mean, I tested 3, it's not good. It's just not good. And if you think 3 is good, well, you should play more games and you'll see that it's not that good. It's not that efficient, you know. Okay, let me answer your question. Since he's playing with himself, and yeah. So, X, wouldn't Kai just be better choice over Lava Golems? Because if you Lava Golem, you can't normal summon. What do you want to normal summon, first of all? Okay, now we have gen+ken. We want to normal summon gen+ken, right? Which we use as a tech. Because running more than 1 of each is just like, it's 2 of a brick. It's too bricky. Prove me wrong. And at this point, okay, let's say you don't have a normal summon with Lava Golem, right? Usually when you Lava Golem, you're going second. You're not going first. So let's say you Lava Golem, right? And you really need a normal summon. Well, did you know that Seryuja allows you to special summon any monster from your hand? Just use Seryuja for the gen if you really need it. But most of the time you won't need it. Most of the time, if you go second, you want to have a Lava Golem. Because that's one card that takes care of 2 big problems on the field, which they spend their whole turn to set up for you. And one card just fixes it all, makes it go away. Then you can bounce that Lava Golem back into your hand and do it again, you know? So it's too good of a card. But I didn't find a space for a 3rd one, that's why I'm running 2. It's my Master Duel way of Lava Golem. Because there I don't know if I go 1st or 2nd, and there's no side deck, so I run 2 only. Sometimes, but it's quite rare. Tell me, do you just need a normal summon to make plays, or do you wanna take out 2 negates that stand on the field and don't let you play? What do you think? Which one is better? I mean, every card has his its ups and downs, but most of the time when you go second, you just want to clear the board and go for an OTK. So Lava Golem does the job. So, what are the best replacements for Dark Corridor before I get like archives maybe? I was running one corridor at first. Then I tried two, then I tried three, then I went back to two. Then the new ban list hit, everybody was you need to run three. I tried three, I still want to run two. I have more than two, but I don't want to run more. It's not worth it. Unless it's a control deck or something. Trishula, the old school stuff. I'm not even following what he's doing here. I mean, like, I trust he's not gonna cheat, and then I'm just gonna try to break the board. So, how were you burned by the card? Like, how did it mess you up? Like, you can normal summon or do a Dugaris or what? Zephyrus is a very good card. That's the only card I would like to normal summon in this deck, apart from gen+ken now. But, like, how do I say it? Every card has a purpose, right? And the purpose of Zephyrus is to rank 4 with another body. Wow, how many Trishulas does he have? The point is to rank 4 with Zephyrus and to bounce a card like a field spell so you can hand loop. Because you don't have a lot of targeted discards. As in targeted discards are the cards you use, like you can choose what you want to discard. Unlike dangers where it's random, right? So Zephyrus basically is a 4th field spell most of the time. Because bouncing a danger monster just is a gamble. So it's not worth it. Bouncing a skill drain is a possibility, but like the game is too fast for us to be in a state like that. Maybe 5 years ago that would be a good play, but not now. What else can Zephyrus do? Let's say you use Change of Heart, you take their monster, you bounce it. Okay. Let's say it's that. What else can it do? I guess that's it. Not much he can do. Yeah, he can go into Akashic with Thunderbird. That's it. And who plays Thunderbird? Like, does anyone set cards? I mean, like, if they do set cards, they will chain those cards. Otherwise, they don't set them. They're all playable most of the time. And if they chain a face down card, it doesn't get destroyed by Thunderbird. So, just think about it. I'm not even sure what's happening here. But I really hope he negates my Genta. Because then at least I have a combo. I have Lava Golem, them to clear, and then stop. And then got stopped by hand traps or something else and can't clear the Lava Golem or anything. Get swept. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! If they have it, they have it. I mean, like, it happens. The game is too fast. If you don't run hand traps, most likely they will steamroll you. So the best you can do in this deck is Kaiju or Lava Golem. Try to break the board with Graphos. Summon a bunch of Link monsters or Xyz to pop the field. You can run Crossout Designator. I had a build I tried. It was okay, this is bad. I had a build where I tried Crossout Designator in the main deck. Basically, I added 2 Crossout Designators, 2 Draws, and 2 Ash Blossoms into the deck. Not sure what's happening here, but sure. But I bet he knows what he's doing, so I don't know. Okay, so let's say if you could normal summon, you could get a play, right? Would you be able to make that play if you didn't Lava Golem them? Okay, this is just stupid. There's no point of waiting here. Would you be able to make those plays if you didn't Lava Golem them? Let's say you're playing against Sword Soul, right? All they do is place 2 bodies on the field. If you Lava Golem them, that's it, you win, right? If you play against Rika, they build a huge board. If you don't Lava Golem them, you can't even normal summon. They will bounce it. So, if you play against Unchained, they put 2 bodies that do all the work. If you don't Lava Golem them, then what? Just a moment. Okay to all, he says. Just a moment, I'm gonna do the combo wombo. And then we can do that. So, I go this into this. Or I go this into RB. Because then I can trade in. Just a moment, I'm gonna do the full combo and I will send you the link. Draw. Okay, do I just card distraction? If I card distraction, they could have a good card to draw. Maybe I just set this and use this. Stream Sniper. Declare, use. It's either this or Mothman. Let's go Mothman. That's nice. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Hey, I didn't finish playing with myself. I mean, yeah, with Gan it was a full combo. And you see the called buy, even if he had something, it could save you. If I didn't have a called buy, I would just go card distraction right off, like, just to not get drolled. Just a moment. This is the link. Should work. I personally stopped looking at other deck lists because there's just so much trash on YouTube. It's crazy. Everybody wants to get on the Dark World hype train, you know? And so much of it is trash. Amazing. I'll get 2 draws for free. Draw? Please no draw. If it's no draw, it's GG for you, bro. Zero effect. Zero effect, okay. Discard this. Effect, draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm gonna activate this and use this. Banish this and get its effect to summon itself. Kinda have to use this. Effect. Now, at this point, like, if I card destruction, I could fix his hand, right? So I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna gamble, first of all. Maybe I will hit snow. If I hit snow, amazing. If I don't, then I will think about it. Now I could 100% mill the snow with this. And just keep the card destruction there. Just in case I have no more plays, I will do it. But at this point, I don't want to do this. Oh, dangerous. Nice. Okay. Okay, so he most likely either has Dark Worlds or it's tier limits. So I either want to search for the fusion spell or I want to search for the fusion spell. Yeah, fusion spell it is. Now I use the field spell, banish this, send this, draw, effect, find the other Grapha. I still have one more field spell, so I bounce this first. Find the field spell. And all I need now is another, yeah, that's all I need. So then I'm gonna do this. Discard this, banish like this. Summon this. Pop this. And we're cooking now. We have everything we need for the hand loop. It's mandatory. So it's even better that he put a body, because otherwise I would have to pop this early. He basically helped us at this point. Use these 2 fiends. Kashik. Bounce. Okay, now we can do our stuff. few cards to the bottom of your deck. And he knows, because then I will bounce this into this. I might even bounce double time, but I don't think I need it. I'll go like this, into this, bounce the Cerulei, use this, bounce it into the hand, discard the Cerulei, do this again, get this on the field, bounce this. Then I would use this to say, what can I top deck? Triple Tactic Talents, mill 2. It's not there. Then I bounce this into the hand, summon this, then use Cerulei to draw a new card. Discarding the RB I just got, pop his the Cerulei, draw a card. I still have a Dark Corridor. Use Dark Corridor, and just he has one more card left. I would try to either get a gen+ken or like Triple Tactics Talent and finish on an Appaloosa, the usual. Okay. In the same bench. How are the streams with the cam? Is it better with the camera, or is it better just to listen to me? Let me know in the chat below. Oh wait, this is not. It's on the right. This is not Twitch. It's gonna be on the right. I do have one idea to make a control Dark World deck. Nobody has done it. Nobody even tries to do this. But it could work. Like, the point is to slow down the game as much as possible. Have your Dark Worlds as basically beat sticks, I think. I'm not sure, I'm still working it out. But let's call it Dark Walls with hand traps. Old school plus new school. Something like that. Because in that build you could run 3 Dark Corridors. You could run Archives. You could run Skill Drains. And Kaijus. And a bunch of other stuff. No dangers. Just pure Dark Walls. Something like that. Interesting. I hope I don't get ashed, or veilered, or impermed, because any of those will stop this. Sorry, I need to move this. Summon this in the same column opposite to it. Can effect, draw 2, discard 1. Ooh, baby. Nice one. And he blocked that side. Interesting. And I cannot call by. Even better. Nice break, bro. Good thing I ran 2 Silvas. Well, that's pretty big of an interruption, I would say. At this point, if I don't top deck right now, like Dark Corridor or like something, this is good. Okay, summon this, then I summon this. At this point, I need to give away one of these. What can I summon? I could go Security Dragon. Then I could go into this, that. Okay, this is... Bro, why did he quit? The verdict is one off of Gen and one off of Ken. No more. But I want to play this out because it's a bad situation. This is where we need to learn to be better. So in this case, bouncing again would be nice. I already normal summon. But basically at this point I'm... Ooh. I will want to link these two off. Maybe for a Muckracker. Then use the second field spell. Banish this. Grapha. Top deck. It's a nice top deck. Pop this. Bounce this into this. But still I will be forced to... Yes. No. No, bruh, if you didn't let me play, I'm not gonna play game 2 with you. I'm just gonna do my own thing, you do your own thing. Anyways, I wanted to do this. This will get banished. Only had a target in grave. If I go this. If I go this... Yeah, this is a way to play around this. If I got this like that, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna search the last Grapha. And basically every single card that I draw right now will be playable, right? So at this point I'm gonna bounce this to summon this. Bounce this to summon this. And just use these two for Cerule to draw a new card. Hopefully a usable card, right? I'm gonna discard this because I'm gonna bring back the Grapha anyways. Pop this so his field is empty and hope for the best. Yeah. Not the best. So simply I'm forced to do this, into this, and on this to this. I mean, at this point I could have just kept the session, right? Yeah, I think it was better to keep this session and discard anything else like this. I don't... Wait, I didn't have this, right? Because at this point I could go at least, go this. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Because I can still reset the card. So with discard random card and reset this. So it doesn't matter which one I sent. Yeah, it's the same. And draw a new card. So that I can play that later on, but I also still have a search for my next turn. Because I don't think I'm gonna draw anything good right now, but I could just do this. Just to draw a new card, but it's not gonna change much. No, it's not. And just finish on this with him having 4 cards, 5 cards starting. Have this and then fusion summon into this area by discarding and popping 1 card, and by banishing this I will also get a body here and the fusion on the right, which will not be negated because of Griffin, right? So this was the best play on board I could have done under this situation. With a called by set, of course. So if he uses something, I can just Silva with the Graph. What was your build, Mirza? How did you make it? Yeah, I was considering Unchained as well. Because it's doable. Like, take out a few dangers. Lava golems. Well, most people, they just, how do you say it? I just don't want to get banned for saying this bad stuff, so I try not to say curse words. But basically, you just need to play all in, right? You either go all in on the hand loop, or you play like I do, because sometimes you don't win the dice roll, and you just need to have such cards. And in my locals, there's a lot of Sword Souls. There's Chimeras, there's Unchained. So Lava Golem just fixes all of those problems. But yeah, Unchained is a way to play. You can add Unchained. Tsuko, the normal summon bird that lets you draw. Okay, let's see what we can do with this hand. Unfortunately, we drew Ken, not Gen. I'm not waiting for a response because I see 60 cards in his deck. So, I mean, I don't even want to know. And the reason I called him in this column or this column, because once you go Akashic Magician and then go into Saryuja, you can play the other way around. Like if you want Ken Gen, then you will be able to go Gen Ken, right? Without a normal summon. So that's why I try to put them there. Alucard. This is so bad. I don't declare Silva because it's mandatory. It doesn't matter. I mean, have to search for the field spell, right? Yeah, because I would have drawn another Gent. Sheesh. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. I don't know. Yeah, of course. How else can this go? I'll just pop it, whatever. Just hoping to get a 4th body and Saryuja at this point. Yeah. Draw 4. This. This is bad. If I had like 3 cards, not 2, maybe I could do something. But this on bottom. This one I want to keep. Like I could hand loop them once, right? But I don't have any boss monsters. So I guess all of these go to the bottom. Just corridor. Get this. Discard this, use this. Get the Silva. Just hope I top deck something good. I don't know, this is very bad. Yeah. If only there was a graph at this point in the grave, things would be different, but they are not. I mean, like, okay, I keep corridor and graph. What do you search with corridor? Because at that point you have no more draw power. That's it. Whatever you have, you have. Okay, Snow, then Genta, and then what? There was a normal summon already. You go Snow, get the Genta, Genta into a field spell. That would be your last field spell. And then what? Use the field spell for a Grapha and draw a new card, which would be trade in, and you would be in the same station as I am, but with trade in hand, let's say. So it would be kind of the same, but you would only have one spell in hand. Yeah. I could... Nah, that's not gonna give me any draws. At this point, I need a draw. And there's no way for me to draw. So there's no way of fixing this station. Yeah. Yeah, you would have the same station as I have, except for RB you would have Graph. It would be this exactly the same, right? And there would be no more field spells in the deck. Maybe it's a way to make the deck slimmer, maybe it's a better choice, but I would rather have an RB on the field than a Grapha. First of all, it has more attack. Second of all, I can bounce it if I find a Grapha. Because all I need is to discard one. Oh, okay, that's good. That's it. We're in the green. Because now I banish Genta, discard Snow. Okay. Yeah, this situation was very bad. Like, I had to make a decision. But now we're good. That's it. One more turn and we're good, and that's all we need. That's why I'm considering more of a control deck. If I can find a way to slow down my opponent, this deck is so broken. It can make a lot of plays, a lot of pluses. As long as I can find a way to slow them down. Play this. Nico Mani King. I mean, maybe. I definitely want to discard this to bounce this, then that to this. Do I want to link climb? Nah, just gonna banish this. Okay. If a monster special summon, what is gonna give me? You can set this card, but the bench at least. Okay, that's fine. Bounce this into this. Draw 2 more cards. Pot of Greed, pot of greed. I just top deck pot of greed. Yeah, Salamander is the same as with Zephyrus. Like, both Zephyrus and Salamander are there to do the same thing, basically. They're there to help you hand loop. They have ways of targeted discards. Yeah, but you can make the Garis with a Mothman or any Zephyr, like Chupacabra. Just let me explain. When the new cards came out, there were cards that need to be cut, you know, because sometimes Salamander is a brick, but sometimes it's very good because you can bring it back from the grave. I'm considering Salamander to put it back. Okay, let me finish this. Like this. Still have this to bounce and do that. One face down, 3 face downs. I definitely don't want to hand loop him anymore, so I'm gonna do this. Draw into this Spanish. Then I'm gonna use this. Use that on this. Into that. Use this. Pop this. I used to play two Chupacabras, is fine. The only problem is when you open it, because if you already have stuff in the grave, it's fine. But if you don't, it's not as good. I usually search Chupacabra with Nessie, because if Nessie gets discarded, I will always, well, not always, but most of the time go for Chupacabra. Because, well, then if it gets discarded, it at least can bring back the Nessie, right? I do not. Like, let's look at the build. There are a few cards I would like to put in, like Zephyrus, Catalyzer, maybe even Archives. Just a minute. But what can you take out? Okay, you can take out one Brow. You could play 7 Dangers. Lava Golem is just too good not to play. Or trade. Okay, these are 3 cards you could take out. Best case. But for me, Traden is just too good that when it has 8 targets, and I can get one of those targets whenever I want with RP into Grapha. I have a pot of greed in hand, so it's just too good. At least one. I mean, like, of course, again, Ash Blossom is not the best, but at least one, right? Because that +1 can do a lot in this deck. So, 2 cards, right? Let's think about this. If these 2 cards were Salamander and Zephyrus, would it play better? Would this be a better deck? Because this can be a Zephyrus or Salamander 100%. Well, maybe not 100%. Because I want to keep the Brow because of these 2 cards. That's mostly the reason. Because this into this is very strong. Like, look, with 1 card you summon this. This card lets you draw 2 cards, right? And this card's 1. So that's... you get 2, discard 1, so it basically replaces itself, right? And then this card gives you 2 extra cards, so this into this is basically +2. You get 2 free cards Of course, into this it's even better, but you know, not always you're gonna have this. This is just an extra target. Also, it's an extra target for a lure, for the field spell, for a danger. Because when I was playing in Master Duel, I noticed why Brow is good. Brow is good because it can draw you new dangers. Because if you look at the deck, this adds, this also adds cards. If you don't play allures, you have only the field spell that draws you new cards, and the dangers that draw you new cards. And drawing a new card can change a lot in this deck. And I mean just the main deck. In the extra deck there's the Garas, of course. You can draw with the Garas, you can draw with Saryuja, you can draw with Cerberus like I did prior to this, but I mean, I know why it looks weird, I know. I used to not run it, but the more I play it, the more I like it, because it gives you this sense of safety. Like, I don't know how to explain. Worst case, you just, it gets discarded, that's alright. But most of the time, if you see it, you will not go danger instantly, right? If you see it, you will bait. You will try to draw something and see if they do an Ash, if they do a draw. Because if they have a draw, they will not Ash you. It would be stupid from their side, right? Imagine this, you have an Ash, a draw, and you're playing against Dark Walls, and you see them search or draw. What would you play? Ash Blossom to not let them draw? Or draw to not let them play at all, right? I personally would draw them, of course, because like Ash Blossom can do more than just stop draws, first of all. Second of all, you don't want to let them play, so you draw them. So you bait before doing anything. People are still running draw in the main, imagine that. Yeah. Because Vanadium is a problem. Because, well, Chimeras, they can play around it a bit. Brides can play around it. Unchained can definitely play around it. Rika can play around it. I don't even know why people are still maining it. Yeah, worst case you can just disrupt their grave. Worst case. But at first you're gonna be baiting them. Because some people might not just do something at the start, right? Some people might wait and then they will Ash Blossom. Or draw you. It's slow, but what else can you do? Are you just gonna go to a tournament and gamble and expect that you don't get rolled? Of course I would like to have more gas. I would like to just do gas without this or this or this. Sorry, not this. Without this. There's plenty of cards I would take out just to have gas, but you know, draw is a thing, and yeah, shifter is also a thing. It's your choice. If you've been to bigger tournaments, you know that if you go X2, you will not top. And I don't want to be that guy. Drag down is no. Look, let me explain about drag down. I used to play it in like 2014. It was an amazing card. Because back then, we had a trap card that was limited called Trap Dash Shoot. Now it's even banned because it's that good. But basically what it does is you can look at your opponent's hand, select one monster card and return it to the card's owner's deck. What this does is it gives you public knowledge to their hand, which is something that drag down can do, right? But the problem with drag down right now in this meta is, first of all, you run in dangers. Like, even if they, okay, even if the reason you run drag down is to stop trolling Lockbird, right? What if you activate drag down? They don't have draw and Lockbird, and after drag down, they draw the draw and Lockbird. Too many D's, right? They will simply activate the draw. You activated drag down. They had no draw. They drew a draw, and they activated the draw. That's it. You just screwed yourself over by letting them draw a new card, and at the same time fulfilling the conditions for draw. You think it's rare, but I had situations where I used Mothman and they drew a draw. I had those situations, so believe me, it's possible. So, you know, do you want to risk it? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is all about that. A lot of luck, especially now. Like, I can just show you if you want, but right now, games take a lot of knowledge of what people are doing, and for you to be able to hand trap them the right way. Back then, when Dark Worlds were popular, which was like almost 10 years ago, the game was quite slow, and you could allow yourself to play drag down. Can't find the video right now, but just a second. I think I streamed this, right? I think I streamed my finals in Nationals with Dark World. Should be somewhere here. Okay, I will just search it on YouTube. I think it was 2014. Yeah. Okay, just take a look at this. Look at how slow the game was. Like, you normal summon Tour Guide, right? You find the Brow. You Dark World dealing, they just discard some random trap that they don't need. Like, you do an XC summon, you set something, yeah, they do stuff. Like, very slow. Like, you could allow yourself to have a second turn and do stuff. Tour Guide again on the third turn, like do stuff again and again. It's like, it was very slow. A lot of turns, right? You could even play Foolish Burial for a Grapha and just bounce with a normal summon. Have a bunch of set cards and like allow yourself. Look, at this point, I could allow myself to drag down, but they have one card. It was even worth doing that. But back then, you could allow yourself to do that because it was very slow. Right now, you cannot do that. You have one turn going first, and you have one turn going second. Do you want to gamble on a dice roll? Sure. Don't play Lava Golem then. Take this out. If you want to gamble on a dice roll, take this out. Same as if you don't want to like gamble on the fact that you get trolled, take this out as well. Look, you already have 3 more spaces in the deck. If you want to listen to other like people that are saying Dark Corridor is so OP, add a third Dark Corridor. Screw it. Archives? Yeah, because sometimes you might have a monster on the field and it won't break you. This, I don't know. And just add 2 more dangers like Zephyrus, and like Catalyzer. Oh wait, people also run 3 Nessies. I'm sorry, Nessie. And one of these because tier limits. And call this Save Us all the YouTube decks. D, even better, doesn't even fit. There you go. You have a deck that most... Oh, I'm sorry, 3 gen. How could I miss that? You need to run 3 gen, because everybody does that, right? New first. Gen. Take this out, since, you know... 3 gen, we need one more space. Allure, nobody runs Allure now, right? Why do you even need Allure? Just do it like that. Add an upstart to fit the deck. And just one more place, I don't know. Danger something. Oh, Thunderbird, of course. People love Thunderbird. Just play Thunderbird. There you go. The typical YouTuber with 50k subs Decklist. I don't know. Let's go play with this. If this is the case. Where's that long name? This one. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it works. I mean, maybe it works if I don't go second. And if I don't get rolled. And if I don't draw 3 Dark Orders. I mean... Oh, look, I get to go first. Yeah. I got lucky. Oh no, I drew 2 Dark Orders, but it's consistent. I mean... crazy stuff. Maybe I won't get ashed. Crazy stuff. Maybe I don't get rolled now. Let's hope. No hand traps, I got lucky. It's a new player and no hand traps. But if I use my card destruction... Oh wait, of course I forgot. Nobody wants to play card destruction anymore. I should have taken it out. Because it's a bad card. Let's check what deck he's playing. Dangerous. Wow. And I don't have any good discards. Amazing. Nah, I'm just joking. All of this is a meme for me. I'm playing a mirror match. Amazing. Crazy stuff. At least I know it's a mirror match now. I'm not gonna card destruction them. Imagine if I card destruction. It would be crazy. Should I? No. Okay, now the smart play. Mothman will discard the bricks. Yeah. Yeah, Dangers will discard your bricks. That's what they say. Unless the danger itself gets discarded and I end my turn. Do I let him draw and silver me for my last 2 cards? Of course not. Crazy stuff. No, 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 no. No effect. No effect. No wonder he has no hand traps. I mean, like, what can I do now? None of them are the same type. Best case, I summon my cracker, but then I'm locked. I could draw a new card with my cracker. Sure, let's go muck. Target this. Discard this definitely. Summon this. Bounce this into this. I need to get rid of the Gen in case he has a Ken, because then I'm screwed. Like 100% screwed. Sorry, Dark Order, you have to go. Gamble time? I mean, he's a fiend, and I'm locked into fiend, so it could work. Worst case, I get another body that I cannot special summon. Nah. Ah. This is so bad. Is it Gen 3 good against roll? Well, Blind, let me explain to you. If you do Gen or Ken, let me even count the amount of hand traps that can stop them. Effect Veiler, Ash Blossom, Imperm. I think there was something else. That's already 9 cards. Effect Veiler, Ash Blossom, Imperm. I think there was something else. That's more than enough already to stop this combo wombo. And you use yeah. Crush Ship can like at first when I was trying Gen and Ken, I was playing the Gen and Ken combo through the Crush Ship. So I would for example summon Gen, get a Ken on his field, use the Ken, then pop the Ken, then make a Crush Ship, then summon a fusion, then revive the Ken from my grave that I popped from his side, then use the Ken to summon again to his side, and stuff like that. You can do that. But it's a lot of setup, it's a lot of work and stuff that you will have to do to make it happen. And look, 3 Dark Corridor, it's good. I mean, bruh. If this was my build, things might be different. But sure. Because that one card could have changed a lot. If it was a trade-in. Just trade in into Grapha, that's it, you have 2 new cards. At this point, I mean, he's just rolling. There's nothing I can do. He can attack on top of this. I mean, it doesn't matter, sure, pop. That's less damage for me. I think this is enough, right? This is 1-1. 900, 3-3. 3-5. Yeah, this is enough. He wants a rematch. Let's go. Can I change my deck, please? I would like to change it so much. This was just for the memes. Well, at least he's fair, not using any side deck. You see what I mean? This card could be anything else and things would be different. But now, I'm like, okay, set, pass. That's stupid. Like I'm saying, most of these builds that YouTubers show, they don't know what they're talking about. In previous builds, like 3 months ago, before Corridor, before gen+ken, we were using cards that are bricks, but we had to use them because they helped in some situations. But most of the time they would brick like this. Like, imagine this was another card. Things would be different. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I stopped watching them. I'm like, this is too cringe for me. And I tried to comment for people to know that it's cringe, but no, they listen. And they try those builds and they're like, okay, this deck is bad. There's only a few issues with the deck. Getting rolled, getting shifted, which is more unusual, but it happens. That's it. Well, and going second hand traps, yeah. If you can fix those issues, the deck is OP AF. Why didn't you search with gen+ first before the messy? Yeah, that was a misplay. Because if he searched the Genta first, he could have done a lot more. I tried this guy OTKs me, because if you cannot, like, it's most of the time you can OTK, especially in a mirror mesh. Come on, bro, you can finish me. You can. There are only monster card the discard. Look, we have a brand new Dark World player. He's learning fast. Yeah, this should be enough. Like, he would of course know that this is a bad card underneath. He would go this, this. No, I also think Zephyrus is the only. Well, yeah. Catalyzer is the only thing I'm considering at this point. And at best at 1. Because you can recycle it. That's the upside to it. Because if you go into grind games, it's very good. If you can grind with Catalyzer, it's a very OP card. Like, you can be using it for the field spell every turn. You use it for the field spell, you battle, you get it back. Next turn you use it for the field spell, you battle, you get it back. It's a crazy card. I can tell you even more. You use it for the field spell, you battle, you get it back, you use it on the same turn, you link it off. On your turn, when somebody battles with the Fiend, you get it back and you do the same thing all over again. Basically 1 card for free per turn. Your turn and their turn. Plus the field spell gives you a +1. So I agree in that. Salamander is good. This guy is on something. Bro, Nessie is level 7. I can even see by checking like that. (11 p.m.) Can't. Need def. He couldn't even summon it. Because Netsies were level 7s. And he used level 7s with level 8s to make exceed level 8. And now he tried to make a Seryuja. When he needs 4 different monsters. When he could have already won by attacking. This guy's new, it's fine. He will learn. But the dude had game and now he's looking for new ways making a board to make game. Yeah, he needs solo. Didn't you normal summon already? No. Darkroll is the only deck where you can play with yourself in solo mode. You improve. Sure, I'm just gonna chill and see if he can actually finish me off. Wait. You already used it. You can't. think you have to discard it by a Dark World effect, right? Yeah. Maybe discard it. Another reason I don't want to use archives, because it needs to be discarded by Dark World card or an opponent's card effect. Oh, opponent's card effect. Never mind. All good. That's fine. Oh, you want to pop the other one? Okay. Imagine if this was morphing jar, just sitting there. A solitaire game, but it's all Dark World cards. Like an actual solitaire game, but where the jack is like silver and the king is the grapha. Something like that. What? Wait. So he sent grapha. Okay, yeah, that's true. I need to put 2 cards. This and this, I guess. I'm more of a old school guy. You know, grapha used to be king, and the grapha fusion is king. But yeah, maybe. He should be over the king. He should be the ace of the deck. Snow should be the queen. Genta might be like a 10. I don't know. He finally came to a conclusion of a win. No, I don't play how do you pronounce? Hope Harbinger? Hope Hapa. Hope Harbinger, yeah. No. I used to try it, I used to like it, but it only stops spell cards. Well, this stops any card. Any card on the field gets stopped. On top of that, you can simply swing into Hope Harbinger, just take it out. It's not that strong of a card. The dude just owned me like a kid and bounced. So yeah. I don't even want to play with this. The YouTube deck list of Dark Walls. It's too bricky, it's too bad, it's no. I have my own. Tested, checked, and kind of works. But yeah, for Salamander, I consider it most of the time. But on the other hand, it's like, it's a bit bricky. First of all, it's a fire monster. I know it's a fiend, but it's still a fire monster. Should that be the title of my next video? New Dark World is tier 0. Should I clickbait you guys? I tried my best to provide value so far. Do I have to become the YouTuber like all of the other guys that clickbaits and starts making videos about other decks? Could take out one Mothman or a Catalyzer. Anything else I'm looking at is like maybe one Silva, maybe one Allure. Like at what I'm looking at, these might be options to take out one of these. Maybe. Everything else seems pretty solid. Like even that one brow does the job of drawing one card. As weird as it sounds, I really like that one brow. The unibrow looks nice. Imagine if colorless was made with new rainbooks instead of... Yeah, if it wasn't with the old one, it would be broken. We used to run the old one in like Edison format. It was a good side card. Because I don't remember which deck, but one deck used to discard your cards from your hand, and you would play this in your side deck, so that when they do that, you just pop their field. So this used to be a side card. People used to run this in their side deck. What card is it to the right of the Saryuja? This is number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. Sounds quite simple, right? This is something we have been thinking about, because if you have like a tour guide, you could outplay draw. Technically. Unless they draw another draw, then you cannot. What it does is when your opponent monsters activate its effect, it's a quick effect, you can detach two materials from this card and basically change the effect of any monster to both players draw one card. That's mostly why it's there. Yeah, two rainbow and one graph is bad. Because first of all, it's a it's a body that you want to see. It's something that you use to flood the field, right? If dangers were not as random as they are, I would run even 10 dangers. But I mean, imagine opening a hand with dangers and catalyzer. The catalyzer is dead. Catalyzer is only good when you can pair it with a fiend. So the only thing you would pair it with is a snow or an RB most of the time. Maybe with a silver. So catalyzer only has 1, 2, 3 targets. Well, maybe with a cerule, maybe with a brow. Basically, you summon it and draw a new card instead of brow, which is nothing. Makes no place. So, I don't know. In grind games, it could be good, but like this, it's a bit questionable. So, if you would put catalyzer, I would change one of those 3 cards. Either take out one allure, either take out one Silva, or take out one Mothman. Allure basically is consistency. Silva is basically I don't want to get Druid Swarmed on my hand loop. Or any other bestial card. You can have a second Silva in the side deck. That's something I used to do. And Mothman is basically let me swarm the field and turbo and stuff like that. Because I noticed after I lowered the amount of dangers, the deck kind of slowed down. So I wouldn't go lower than 7. 7 is like the bare minimum. I would even want to play 10 maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Because if I would play 10, I would take out the brow, take out the silver, maybe have 9. But then gen can become kinda useless. Because that's why people run 2-3 silvers, because of the gen can combo. That's why I run 1 brow just to diversify, because sometimes summoning silver does nothing. Unless you're flooding the board and you already have RBs and Graphis in the grave, then yeah, it does something. Otherwise it doesn't do anything. Mirza says, I main deck to skill drain, it works wonders for bricks and draws and shifters. I once did that. I once played a skill drain and got OTK'd on the next turn. So, you know. I mean, if you're playing against Sprite, yes, you're good. But if you play against Enchained, if you play against Chimeras, they can still do something. They can still do damage to you. So, not sure how popular Vanquish Soul is. They don't care about your skill drain, like at all. I keep skill drain in the side deck. If I know I'm going first, I put it in. Same with the Eradicator. If I know I'm playing against like Runics, I will put in the Eradicator. If I know I'm playing against Sprite and I'm going first, I will put skill drain. If I'm going second and I know I'm playing against Sprite, I put in the Dark Ruler no more. Because going first, I can play without the skill drain. So I don't main it. I once tried 3 skill drains and I drew all 3 in the same game. And I was like, I shouldn't run more than 2 of any copies in this deck. The only reason I ran 3 draws is to side deck Designator into draw. Because if you draw one of the draws, like Designator needs to banish from the deck. So if you draw one of the draws, the Designators become bricks. But it's also really risky. Like, if you draw bad, it's not as good. But it's a side deck card. So, I don't know. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Not much I can say. It's a gamble game right now. It's not as it used to be. I used to play Edison formats. I won a box, 2 boxes, playing Edison's last few months. So yeah, the games are different. 2023 and 2010. So when I was at Locus, I drew 3 Gentes, 1 Gate, and 1 Ken. Yep. And if that Ken gets, I mean, like, even if it gets drawled, I mean, ashed, Veilered, impermed, it's not like you're gonna draw a new card, right? So yeah, it happens. I mean, shuffle the deck better. I don't know. Maybe your opponent is stacking. Sometimes it happens. But the point is to, like, why I change one card, like specifically put 1 brow, why I specifically put in that or this or that. Because in this deck, it's the only deck I know that we have right now for which 1 card matters. Like, 1 card does a lot for this deck. Because 1 deck can change the whole dynamic of how things go. And it's only for Dark Rolls. No other deck has this. Because other decks have starters and combos from 1 or 2 cards. The other cards can be hand traps. They don't give a... They don't care. This deck is different. Dark Rolls matter. For them it matters. But the other guy was like, my hand is so bad. Can you get out Fusion Graph with your hand? And I said yes, and he basically he believed you and gave up. Yeah, I used to trash talk a lot as well. It kind of helps. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a smoke break. Come back like in 5 minutes, something like that. Be right back. And I'm back. What did I miss? Play trap checks and draw only spells and traps. Well, not much you can do there. Let's do something different today. Because the more I play Yu-Gi-Oh, the less I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh lately. It's a weird game right now. I had an idea. Basically, what I want to do is control deck. So let's brainstorm. How can we stop the game from being too fast? I was thinking about battle faders to survive a turn, right? I was thinking about taking out the dangers, having like 2 or 3 skill drains with eradicators, something like that. Maybe play Ash Blossom. Maybe play Tour Guide. Maybe even play gen+ken a bit differently. Right. Because these 2 cards do a lot going first. Maybe play Trading. Like, no dangers. No gambling. Maybe 2, 2. Something like this. Because if we can extend the game to the point where we can just the Gates of Dark World every turn, we could do a lot. The question is, should I play this? I think I should play this. This should be at 2. Maybe one of this. Like, let's try this. Although I do want to play Pot of Prosperity. It got reprinted, it's quite cheap. Let's take out one allure. How about we even take out all allures? Just do this. I'm not sure about the extra deck. I'll go play with myself, see how the hands look. Because this could be revolutionary. Nobody is thinking about this, everybody's copy-pasting. So, let's see. Let's say I trade in, draw 2 cards. Oh no, let's do it better. Even though, anyways, already drew. But I want to send Genta to the grave, use Papa into this. Okay, let me go back. We're playtesting, doesn't matter. What did I draw? Corridor and Eradicator. Just to think outside of the box, like, let's say Foolish Burial. Send the Genta to the grave. Play this, discard that. Summon this, draw cards, search for Grapha. Bounce this into this. We got a field spell. You trade in. Draw 2. Bounce this into this. And I still have this, and this to play. Maybe Cerulli at 1 is fine. Worst case, it's like a normal summon, right? Worst case. Do I take out the golem? Okay. Let's try this. I don't know. Banish this. Banish this. Banish this. 1, 2, 3. Get the corridor. Use this. Get this. Discard the snow. Discard this. Get the field spell. Play this. Banish this to summon this. Discard this. Draw a card. Search for like I think it's Grapha. The usual combo wombo. Get another field spell. Do the usual. Keep the Gent engraved since we want to stall. Draw. Bounce this to this. Play this. Use this on this. Discard this. Get a search. And summon snow. Get this to hand, summon this. And on this, is this enough to survive one turn? Let's just go play singles and see. I mean, maybe this is the way to play now. Because if you can slow down the game, there's so much you can do. The question is how? How can we slow down the game? Nobody wants to play, let's go solo again. See what we can draw. Okay, with a hand like this, basically get a field spell and a body on the field that's quite strong. Summon this. And I cannot draw with pot, which is bad, right? Maybe I shouldn't play pot. Because it doesn't let me draw, right? Maybe it's still a lure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 targets. I'm sure I want to add the lava golem. Vader is something I've been thinking about quite lately. Eradicator, I don't know. This is so 2015, but maybe it works, I don't know. Maybe add some Beastils. Maybe small world is an option. I haven't tried it, so I cannot say. Okay, so basically I have a hand loop anyways, right? Go this. So I can still hand loop, which is nice. Oops. So basically they're left at 2 cards. And I can eradicate everything. Maybe? I don't know. I hope I can find somebody to play again. Just to test. I would only run gold in the side deck for when you're going second. Just switch out the silver into the gold. It's best to run 2 silvers going first and 2 golds going second. If you're thinking about 1-1. No. Lucent is only good for the idol lock mostly. So I don't really like it. Especially when you can hand loop, why do idol locks? Yeah, but if you're playing against Labyrinth, gold is fine. They have a field, but they don't have negates. I guess it's a branded deck, so I would keep this for branded fusion. The whole point is to fusion summon with branded. And what you wanna stop is always the branded fusion spell. That's all they are good at. Almost always you wanna stop the branded fusion. If you can stop that, they're not that scary. No draws, okay? I don't want to take it out yet because he can summon the other guy that burns me for every action. So, but I do need cars for place. Corridor should add a snow. No, yeah, snow into a kind of want RB. But I already have mostly everything. Nah, I don't need RB. I need this. Into. Thank you, Mirza, for coming. I'm not gonna stream for a long time. It's already 11:46 for me. So I just came out because I got a new cam. I want to test it out and see how it looks. Declare. Yeah, bros. Sure. Yeah, the fusion spell. Use the fusion spell. Now he thinks. Who did he target? RB. Sure. Banish, summons, discard this, banish this, summon this. Use this. Sure. Go ahead. Few cards of your deck. Okay, during the main phase, you can change the attack of all monsters. Okay, so what does this do? During the main phase, quick effect, you can change the attack of all monsters. To them with strengths. Fusion monsters. Can add to your hamsters. Okay, I see. Like this. Kind of want to take it out. How do I take it out? No, I'm not from Greece. I'm from Europe, but not Greece. I'm more of an Eastern European. If I Cerberus this, he gets something. Let's go this first. Want to try to draw something good. Hopefully playable. Nope. Not playable at all. I mean, if I take it out by effect, right? It's not gonna be any good. So let's go like this. To this. I guess I have Ash Blossoms. Whatever he does, I have a good defense for that. So At this point I should just go this, battle, attack. And yeah, and on this, they're all 0 till the end of this turn. Kaiju. Effect. If it kind of left by his card effect. I think it works like that. I've played in a tournament, it was ruled like that. Even if you kaiju the fusion graph, he still gets his second effect. Oh, I have no target, sorry. Yeah. Kinda was hoping I could go for this. But it's fine, he has only one monster in the field. I can protect my Muckracker. As long as we survive many turns, this deck is great. Okay, it banishes one monster in the field. Okay, I just need to take out this guy and I'm fine. Okay, I might not be as fine as I thought, but it should be fine. I believe in the heart of the cards. I'm gonna draw something good. Okay. On the app. Let's try. Let's try this. Banish this. It was a bait, guys. It was a bait. I baited him. Because now I'm actually gonna do the Genta banish. Foolish Burial. Okay, okay, okay. Bounce. Summon. Okay. He's gonna summon a new Mirror Jade and do his stuff again. Okay, now I could do Garis. I could X-Stun. But I think I have more cards than he does. Yeah, I cannot do that. I could simply sit and wait. Summon this. Or even better, set this. And just survive like that. I think this is the smart play here. What do you mean? What are you activating here? It wasn't sent there. What? Yes. What? Oh, you did like that. I see. Yeah, then it's fine. Yep, I get it now. Yep. Yep. Good thing I have an Ash Blossom for that branded fusion, right? If I didn't have it, that would be bad. Please attack my face down monster. It has a second effect. It says one is destroyed. I think by battle, right? No, just destroyed. And get one of my banished cards. Yep, thank you very much. Grapha comes back, baby. Okay. I guess I use this, he's gonna chain and stuff like that. No, he's not gonna chain. Okay. Yes, no, I don't need that. Do I take this or do I take another snow? Might take this. Look, guys, it's working against branded. I mean, like, okay, I use this. Add this and discard this. I'm gonna use this to pop this and just go for game. That's fine, you won't survive that long, bruh. Okay, so add this or go this into this into that. Summon this. Use this. Yeah, chill. It's going there. Now let's do math. He's at 8k, that's 3.5, 3.3, another 3.3. I don't think it's enough, right? I might have miscalculated. I know I added the session this turn, right? So normal this, bounce this into this. This should be enough, I think. 3.5, 3,300, 1,100 should be enough. Should be 8,100 in total. Look, Control Dark World works against Branded. This is the new meta, that's it. This is how YouTubers make their videos. Oh, look, I won. That's good. This is an amazing deck. Everyone, Dark World is tier 0. You should play this. This is the deck you need to use. Let's go test more. This is the last game for today. If I win, I just end the stream. But it worked. I mean, I don't know how it worked, but it worked. The Ash Blossoms did the work. He kinda bricked. Even though he didn't break a Ash Blossom, so... Okay. This is the de facto factor. If I win, this is the new meta. And I get Ash Blossom. No Ash Blossom. Okay. Amazing hand. No worries, bestie. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna add Genta. Gonna discard Snow. Bro, let me do this for content. And he just shows his hand and quits. I mean, I might not even do a hand loop. Well, most likely I will do a hand loop, but because now I'm gonna add where is it? This. Activate this, discard this for effect. Yeah, most likely this is a hand loop. Most likely. Use the field spell, banish this, discard this, draw both effects. This comes back. Search a Grapha. Boom, boom, boom. Bounce this, summon this, search a field spell. To be honest, like, I could just... nah, it's fine. This is fine. I only run one silver. This is fine. Activate this, use this, banish that. I don't think you need the same ones, right? It doesn't say same ones. Yeah, then I can do this. Draw, view, get another graph. Use this, go for the hand loop. Banish 2ST, draw card, effect, summon this. 2 cards gone. Use this, summon this. And basically end on this, I guess. Then when he places, say, spell cards, because usually that's what people run the most. Look at his hand, somehow survive. Next turn, draw a card. Use the field spell to get the Genta on the field. Like, discard this, get a fusion spell. Bounce this. Summon this. Use a fusion spell. Pop 2 cards. Get a fusion on the spell, on the field. So that's only, a few cards left in his hand. Field / field hand. And just go for an OTK. If I had one more discard, I could done the hand loop 2 times, but I didn't. Because if I had a second Silva, I could do that, but I only have one, so that third Grapha was a Silva. I could use the Silva with the RB to do Akashic and search the Silva instead of the Grapha and on the 4-card loop. But yeah, it's possible, it works. So yeah. Any questions? Basti, anyone who's still here? Because I feel like I'm gonna end the stream now. Go for a smoke and stuff. Let me know. I'll have some Pringles in the meantime. This is not sponsored. Rank 4 dangers instead of rank 8s, yeah. In this format I only ran, well, we're not talking about memes and trying to invent a brand new wheel. Then yeah, where is it? This one. I ran only one Bigfoot. There's no Arise Heart, no need to run more. I would consider Dweller in the side deck or instead of this. Because Dweller is strong in this meta. I think I ran it in my main deck. In my locals. Where's my extra deck? Yeah, I ran it in my main deck. It's very good. So I would consider it. Look, 25th century Dark Order. Looks so nice. And I pulled it from a box that I bought. Which is even better. Like I had regionals when the box just came out. I even have it as a trophy here. I bought 2 of these. Because I had originals, nobody had Dark Order, and I needed 2 Dark Orders from my main deck. And I bought 2 boxes. From one of the boxes I pulled a secret, and from the other one I pulled a quarter century. You can watch the videos live. Well, it was live, but it's a VOD that I have from my live on my channel. Of me opening these 2 boxes. It's like 1 hour long for 2 boxes. Now I could edit it and make it editable, but I feel like that live video is more valuable for me. Emotions and stuff. So yeah. A lot of likes today. Something new. Maybe it's the camera. Maybe that's what's new. But we have a record 8 like ratio for live. But yeah, Dweller is strong. It's good right now. Either in the mirror match, either, for Unchained, or for tier limits. To be honest, I have other channels and this channel's grown really slow. I'm just doing this for the community because I have a lot of experience with the deck, and I've seen so much trash on YouTube that I just cannot let it go. Because a lot of big YouTubers make content on Dark Worlds, and that content is so bad, and it's just, I don't know how to say it. I know how to say it because I'm gonna curse, and I don't want to curse because I'm not sure if this is Twitch or not, because I stream on Twitch, and on Twitch you get punished for cursing and stuff like that. So I need to censor myself while I'm talking. So while I'm talking, I'm filtering myself while I'm talking. That's why I'm stuttering, because I don't want to say the wrong things and stuff like that. But on the other hand, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't. I don't give a fuck. Let's put it like that. I can say it. I'm not gonna stutter. But yeah, I'm happy that you're enjoying this. It's nice that there's somebody that likes this. That it's not in vain for me to try and pass along the message in regards of knowledge that I have. Because I've been playing this deck a long time, even before the new support, even like I said, 2014. I had experience with the deck. You can find my games online on YouTube from 2014, playing Dark Worlds in Nationals. But yeah, for today, well, definitely not. I just bought 3 structures and some extra deck cards. I mean, a lot of cards got reprinted. Jackalope got reprinted. Triple Tactics got reprinted. Lava Golem got reprinted. So the deck is super cheap right now. The only card that's expensive and going up in price is Dark Corridor, but it's because stupid YouTubers are making deck profiles of you need to run 3 Dark Corridors. Even today I tried 3 Dark Corridors. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, like 2 is the maximum. I would run 1. I was running 1, even though I had 2. And then I had 3 and I was running 2. And now I have 3 and I still run 2. And it's not worth more than 2. Like, 2 is fine if you draw the second one. It's not that bad, but 2 is more than enough. That's my opinion, because play as many hours as I have and you will know. Most people don't play that many hours with a deck like this. So I don't know why they run 3. Same with gen+ken. I've seen people play 3 gen and 1 ken. I've tried 2 ken, 2 gen, 1 ken, 1 ken, and 3 gen and 1 ken. By the end of the day, it's just a tech choice of 1 and 1. You draw 1, you summon the other one. You summon the other one and get the other one. Because regardlessly, with 1 and 1, you can use both at the same time in one turn. Because if you summon both, you can bounce them with Akashic Magician. But for you to do that, there's a lot of resources that you need to spend, and then from the Akashic Magician you need to go into the Saryuja, which means you need 3 more bodies apart from the Akashic Magician, which is it's really expensive. It's doable, but it's expensive, and I feel it's like it might not be worth it unless you went Ken into Gen and you need to resolve the Ken effect, then it might be worth it. But if you go like Gen into Ken, I would not go that route because it's too expensive to do that. Just to make them discard 1 card, I can do that with tactics, you know, for €7 each. Well, you got lucky, because when it came out, it was like 10 or 8 or 10, something like that. And I had, like, the box came out and I had a tournament in the next day. The next day or 2 days after, something like that. So there was no way for me to get it. So I just went into the shop and bought 2 boxes. So, I don't know. By the way, nah, never mind. Not gonna go there. Anyways, I think this is enough for today. If, like I said, Yeah, it's definitely worth for the quarter century. If you watch the video, you will see that I pulled two quarter centuries from two boxes. One of the quarter centuries is a dark corridor. The other one was the Eperly, which was 150 at the time, but they sold it on card market for 100. Then I pulled a Revolution Synchron, which was like 45 or 50. Then I pulled a Crimson Dragon, which is like 15. Then a Dark Corridor, which was like 10 or something. Plus a bunch of Unchained stuff that I prematurely sold for like 10, 15, which went up to like 30 or something. So the box paid off. Like, I would even say I doubled from the box, from those two boxes. So I rarely open boxes, but Konami, if you send me boxes, I will open the boxes. I will make a good edit of those boxes. But I know you're not watching this live, so it doesn't matter. I mean, like, I've seen a channel that has 3,000 subs and they get free boxes for advertisements. It's crazy. Yeah, good night, Basti. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna take it for the night. It's 12 o'clock, 12:17 a.m. for me. And happy Halloween, I guess. Enjoy the night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.